Hello, and welcome to the more technical edition of HavenCraft add-on for the series that we are making. So, first thing to point out is this add-on may not be redistributed, or distributed in the first place. I'm nowhere close to finishing it yet, and yeah, that pretty much sums that up. So, I've already made a nice little map to show off everything. Keep in mind it takes a while to actually load all of this. For example, all the oceans are ice. Just these crystal towers everywhere. We have redstone, iron, other resources everywhere. Lapis has become about 50 times more common. So yeah, I'm going to start demoing off some of the items. So, these red crystal towers are the newest addition in terms of the world generation. They are not too common, not that rare, and they all drop off the same sort of red shard. Red shard in itself is virtually useless. What you have to do is go take it over to the furnace, put it in, and I already have some made. You get a little bit of the plasma. So alongside the plasma, you can make these plasma swords. Plasma swords are useless. They stack, but they don't really do anything. At some points I'll probably give them the weakest possible durability, so if you do try and use them for anything, they just break. So in order to make the actually useful sword, this one, you have to take the plasma sword, and let's pretend that the area over here is our crafting area. You then take obsidian, and you basically take a sword made out of plasma, give it obsidian edges, and put a diamond stud on it. So overall it is godlike. And if we take a look at the tools up here, you can kind of get the idea of strength, excluding carbon over here. Just forget about it for now. These are the most basic tools you can make. So you have wood. There is no wood on this asteroid, so there's no real need to replicate it. You just use carbon instead. There's no real way to get the carbon sword yet because it's the same thing as the shovel. I'll probably throw it away soon. Next up is stone. If you use, instead of the wooden handle, you use the carbon handle, the carbon crystals. They're still named. I'm gonna have to go fix that. But you basically get the sort of plasma sword, or in the case of any of the other items, other plasma stuff. So you can kind of do this with, you can kind of see it with all the weapons. Plasma being special, it has no tools at the moment. It has a bow that is only barely functioning, and it has the two types of swords: the one that is useless and can stack, the one that is literally godlike. Oh, but how godlike is it, you might ask? Well, it deals 5 damage and has a durability of 3,500, which, for you people who don't want to speak technically, it's about more than double the strength of... It has more than double the durability of diamond. On the other hand, it is not as... It is just under as... It deals 5 damage instead of the normal diamond damage, which is 3. So, we do have some blocks here. This one gives you those. This one gives you those. Red once again being useless. Blue being actually really useful. You can make these hand picks out of them. They have limited durability, same strength as wood, so you can't really use it to get anything other than stone. Even then it's at a craft rate. The only difference is you can make it in a 2x2 crafting table. And as you can see, quite a bit of these crystals every single time you shatter one of them. And I guess that concludes the more technical briefing of the map we've got so far. And for any of you who are wondering, because just by looking straight at this, tell your friends, this isn't diamond. It is actually a whole new block. That concludes the tutorial, or not tutorial. That concludes the briefing, I guess.